We don't have to wait. It's been a few weeks since the Pokemon games came out, and I like Pokemon, but I didn't get the new games because they don't look very good. But what I do like are Pokemon, like the actual little guys. I will always like them. So, it's been a few weeks. Anyone who cares about spoilers has probably seen the Pokemon. So this is a pretty good time to go through and talk about which Pokemon I think look good, which ones I think are ugly.
So, let's get this show on a road. Let's rate some Pokemon. God damn it.
Okay. Well, I think first things first. Sprigatito. This is a good Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a good Pokemon.
It's just
got no problems with the little cat.
I think all three of the starters. I would just say these are good Pokemon.
Yeah, I'd go that far.
And then they evolve. This one.
I think that one is good.
I think it's. It could be good.
All right. Or I. You know, if you want to be.
If we want to be cool. Yeah, we're not very formal here. What the hell is this?
That's an I Pokemon. I like the yo-yo. I think it's kind of neat.
I'm gonna make kind of weird. Just leave that as mid, I guess, for now. This one is Meowscarada, I think.
I would throw that in the kind of weird.
Yeah, that's why I made the kind of weird tier.
It's like.
It's not bad.
You have the first two forms. In the first two forms, it's like, okay, starts off as a little cat, gets into weird yo-yo cat form. It's like, okay, but then you evolve again, and then you just lose the yo-yo. It's like, why did you get rid of that?
I think it's like a magician.
Kind
of like a magician.
You've done for that before. Like, nothing about this springs out magician to me. It's like, well, it's got a mask. Not every magician has a mask, right? Maybe if it had like a hat or something. I don't know. Like, it's dumb. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't really like it that much.
It's kind of weird. This guy, I don't know what he's called, but he's
kind of funny. I'd say that he's just kind of mid, if anything.
Could also just
have funny. I like his little hat. Maybe that's why they didn't give the fucking magician Pokemon a hat, because they were like, well, then we'd have two Pokemon with hats, and that's dumb, I guess.
Yeah, that's never allowed. I don't like this thing.
I think it'd be cool as a design on its own, but it's like, I never looked at the first evolution and was like, oh yeah, that's a crocodile. I thought he was just a weird little thing. Little dinosaur, and then they made him a crocodile, and it's like, eh.
I don't know if I like it. There's just so much happening. He's got a lot of colors, a lot of shapes. He's just too busy for me. I think he's weird.
Yeah, I'd say he's weird.
I think he's kind of a weird Pokemon.
Especially, again, coming from the two. It's like, why he got a hat, why did he lose the hat? Why couldn't he have, like, I don't know, something to do with it? It's the same thing with the other starter, that it's like you introduce an element and then you just get rid of it by the end, and it's like, why? That's stupid. Next two. I hate these next two.
I think this guy, I feel so little looking at this guy. I think this is the definition of a mid Pokemon. This one's weird. This one's too human.
I don't like it. It looks weird.
I think it's bad.
I would say it's a bad Pokemon.
It's two people. Like this one, it's on two legs, but it still looks like like a creature, I guess. This one just is a little bit more in the uncanny valley.
The funny meme Pokemon, Lechonk. Terrible name.
Lechonk is just a pig.
But he is just a pig.
Alright, we need to make a new tier below. That's Dum Spars. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
This is the worst. Like, people have been years been talking about how Pokemon has been out of ideas. This is the peak. It's like the biggest Pokemon fan in the world. Someone who's played every single game and loves every Pokemon and can name them fucking by name would not be able to look at this and be like, that's a different Pokemon right there. There is no way.
They gave it another chunk, 2 more wings, another spike under its chin, another line in its eye.
That is the shittiest design of all time. Like, Dunsparce already was not like a good Pokemon, and then they said, well, he's bad, what if we copied him again? It's like, why would you do that? It's stupid.
Right.
That's dumb.
But we don't need to talk about him anymore because now we get the awesome Pokemon tier. This guy's awesome.
Yeah, I like him.
This guy's awesome. He's like a little ball of yarn.
So that's just a cute little design.
Yeah, nothing to say there. This guy sucks.
Kind of fun.
Funny.
That is a funny Pokemon.
That's a funny Pokemon. This is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good Pokemon.
This dog with the ghost. Good.
There's a reason they showed this guy.
Yeah, because he is an awesome Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a great Pokemon. A little ghost dog.
This one is not as good, I don't think.
I still like him. He's like made out of bones.
I think he can be good. He's got some stuff. He's not as charming as this fella.
Yeah. But, you know, what the hell is that thing?
This?
Why does it look like it has tissues coming out of its ears?
Well, I don't know, but this thing is called Flittle. This is a weird Pokemon.
It's a weird Pokemon.
It inexplicably evolves into this bird. But I like this bird. I think it's cute. I like its funny hair, and I like the colors. I think it's eye.
We can throw into the eye Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Here's Farigiraf.
Good name for a good Pokemon.
Yeah, name is a perfect 10.
Yeah, it kind of looks weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good as Girafarig is the thing.
Yeah,
Like
is like a weird design for a Pokemon, but it's kind of charming.
I really like Girafarig. I'm a Girafarig fan.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is weird.
Yeah.
Having like a little face on its tail.
But what about a little face on its face? And it's brown.
Yeah, I don't quite understand like the idea around this.
I think this is probably the hottest take so far. Kind of weird. I feel like a lot of people are putting it way up, but I think kind of strange. I just think these are bad. Unlike Dondozo.
All right, at the very least, funny.
That guy is
Awesome.
easy funny. The first time I saw Dondozo, I was like, this is ugly. And then I looked at it more and I was like, but it's cool.
This Pokemon is hilarious.
This thing might be better than these Pokemon, but it is too funny to put anywhere else. These guys are both the same dolphin, but this one has a heart on it. This one's mid because it's just a dolphin. This one is a bad Pokemon, but it has a gimmick. You see, because this is the evolved form of this one, which is crazy. But when it comes out, it's this, and then you switch it out, and then when you get it back in, it's this one, and it's like a play on like a superhero thing. But there's a problem. It's like, you know, Clark Kent Dolphin. It runs out and it's just a normal person, and then it sees trouble and then it runs away and then it comes back, but it's a superhero. But the problem is that it's so ugly as a superhero.
Yeah, that is what.
It's
I don't like this. Also, why couldn't you just not have the first form? Why can't you just have it be that?
Yeah, why? I don't know why this is a Pokemon. Why not just have it be this one that turns into this? You can have the superhero gimmick. This doesn't need to exist.
Yeah, that is the most useless Pokemon in all of the history of Pokemon. Useless.
That is the useless tier.
Speaking of useless, if it's not useless, it's a bad Pokemon because it's literally the same design of like a million other. Like, you ask a casual Pokemon fan, and they would have been like, "Haven't they done this one? Is this the same Pokemon?" No, this is a different Pokemon. It's like, it is the most lazy plant Pokemon design of all time because they've already done this.
Yeah.
Already done this design.
They have done this a lot. Yeah, I think we can't put anything else in the useless tier because nothing else is truly as useless as this. Here's this.
Kind of funny.
It is funny.
It is a funny little thing.
It is a funny. thing. This is weird.
Is weird, yeah.
That's a weird Pokemon. He's just a little Peppers. Not as funny as the baby. Just kind of strange.
Yeah.
I almost like it, but it's weird.
Yeah,
I guess the weird tier doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's just kind of weird.
That's that tier is open for interpretation.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
What is this, bro? What is this even supposed to be?
That guy's weird.
He's just a creature.
I don't know what to say about him. His name is Bellybolt, so if that counts for anything.
I guess he's kind of funny.
Yeah, you know what? He is funny.
I don't hate him.
No.
He's just really funny and how weird he is. He just has a thing on his stomach. It just has a light in it. And it's like, okay. And then he's just like a blob. He's just like a blob thing with a smiley face. It's very strange, but is really funny.
Now these are interesting Pokemon. It doesn't look like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks like a toy.
I don't know where to put it.
I would at least maybe just kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. This is... I think I have to clarify it. Not bad necessarily, because I don't think...
Yeah, it's like they're not bad. But
It's just kind of weird.
They are weird.
Now, what about this?
Bad? What is this thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's kind of bad.
I'd say that I like it more than the evolution.
I like this one more than this.
They're still just both bad.
Yeah, similar to... This guy sucks, but he is funny.
It's bad to the point where it is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It is like a little not green guy, a little gray guy with like a controller. Yeah, it's very much like a so bad it's kind of good.
Yeah, this one's just boring.
Yeah, that one's boring. Boring. The next two are so boring.
Yeah, this one, I think this one is bad. And then people are like, oh, do you think it's bad? But it's Godzilla. But like, we already had Tyranitar, and Tyranitar has the benefit of looking cool. Like, yeah, this guy definitely looks a little bit more like Godzilla than T-Tar. But T-Tar looks good and still reminds you of Godzilla. This guy reminds you of Godzilla in the way that Godzilla looks really ugly sometimes. This guy is called Tatsugiri. He's a little sushi. And what's funny about him is that if you have a duo battle and he's next to Dodonzo just eats him, which is funny. And he's also got like, he's doing like the rock thing, which is weird.
He also looks fucking stupid, so that's kind of funny.
Good job being funny.
Funny mushroom.
This sucks.
Minecraft.
I don't understand what this is.
That's not even a Pokemon. That's just an object.
This
thing is a Minecraft pig.
This one is at least a thing.
This one's kind of funny. He's weird looking. Why does he look like Donkey Kong? Why does he stand like that?
Because he's funny.
It's funny. It's baffling, honestly.
He's funny, unlike this. What the heck?
This thing is a terrible Pokemon.
Glimmet
Terrible.
and
That one
Glamora.
sucks too.
What is this?
What
Is this?
What is this thing? It's just a little thing.
You.
I would put the other two in there too. Those other two.
I think this one's ew. This one's just boring and bad.
Yeah,
This one is gross, because I don't know what this is. You know, you can be ew as well. You can be ew. I don't think you're gross. I think you're just ugly. This one's kind of gross.
Monkey with the goopy fingies.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's a.
I think he's good. Yeah, I like his colors. I like that he does graffiti with his funny fingers.
The dog thing.
Fido.
Fucking awful name. It's kind of funny.
It does. Its face. He has like a person face. It's not like a dog face. This one's more like a dog.
Yeah. And that's like bread.
Yeah, it's bread. Its name is Doxbun, which is not even a pun. Not even a pun that works.
That's funny too.
Yeah, they're funny. They're bread dogs.
Yeah.
I love these little dogs. Look at why are they so sad? Especially this one. He's so sad. Easily funny. They're just sad dogs. They're just dogs that are having a bad time. All right, now we've got this.
I'd say he's an I8 Pokemon. He's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think he's but this guy, I hate this guy. This guy looks like an asshole.
Yeah, I think he's alright. I think he's kind of funny. I mean, he has a little treasure chest on him. Like, why? Why does he have a little treasure chest?
I'm a hater. I'm a Goldengo hater.
I guess you're the leader. Throw it wherever you want it. I'll stay out of this one.
I just think he's bad. I just don't like his face. He doesn't look real. I don't like his hair. I don't like his face. I don't like his legs. The belt is kind of funny. But I don't like anything else that's going on here. I don't like his little expression. Weird. Weirdo.
This thing, why is it a bike rack?
Well, it's called Sandy Shocks.
So what the hell is this thing? It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. This one's, I think, called Slitherwing.
It is just the one Pokemon, except it's not flying.
It's Volcarona on the ground.
What's that stupid?
I think it looks cool. Because if you look at, it evolves from Larvesta, and it kind of just looks like an alternate evolution of Larvesta. The main reason that I think it's alright and kind of cool is because this thing also exists, and I think this one is bad.
I'd throw it in the mid tier.
I think this one is mid. I think this one sucks. Bad. Ew, actually.
Ew?
Look at that thing.
It does look pretty rough.
It's like Iron Tread or something.
They already have a Donphan. Why'd you make two?
I mean, they made 2 Volcaronas as well.
Why, bro? That's stupid.
Here's Robot Hariyama.
Whatever. Kind of meh.
Robot Tyranitar. I don't like the robots.
Is this a Pokemon?
Yeah, I guess.
You can catch this thing?
Yep.
It's not like an enemy you fight?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
That's
They're Paradox Pokemon.
That's dumb. All the robots suck. I hate them all.
Iron Bundle. Weird. Iron Valiant. Weird. Alright, now we got these things.
I like the bullhead. I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, he's funny. He's got a bull for a head. I think this thing is pretty good. It's like a mongoose. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, this one's cool, actually.
This one is a cool...
It almost doesn't fit in Pokemon because it's like a cool design.
It looks like a Princess Mononoke spirit.
Yeah, that's why it just feels like it honestly shouldn't be in the game because it's so like weird and kind of ethereal.
Yeah, pretty cool. This is a weird fish, but kind of cool in a way. And it's like a koi fish, and then I guess these are like
Yin Yang.
yin yang.
Or is that its eyes?
Yeah.
Huge eyes.
The idea is there, but it is weird.
Yeah, the idea, I get it, but like, why did you make its eyes huge?
It's just weird.
Like the thing is, they're not averse to having multiple like creatures in one Pokemon. So why didn't you just have 2 fish?
Yeah.
Yin Yang instead of this weird thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, the fucking bike Pokemon.
Yeah, these guys suck. This one at least rolls around. This one who has a tire on its chest just runs on all 4s.
Yeah, that's stupid. They both have tires on them. Why does only one of them have a working tire? That's stupid.
Yeah. This one's ugly.
Yeah, that one's kind of...
This is an ugly baby.
It is a ugly baby Pokemon.
Ugly baby. This one is pretty good.
Yeah, it alright, I guess.
I think this one is and then I love Tinkaton. Tinkaton's one of my favorites. It's got like a hammer made out of dead Corviknights, which is just funny. It's got a stupid little face and hair. Awesome Pokemon. One of my favorites, for sure. This is bad.
Yeah, what the hell is this shit? Like, it's kind of funny that they walk on land.
Yeah.
Not that funny though. Where I'm like, so funny it goes up in the higher tiers. No.
No, maybe if the colors weren't horrible, it could be funny, but the colors are bad. Now this thing has too much going on for this little picture. So Bisharp was already a Pokemon. This was in Gen 5, but they gave it an evolution into King Gambit.
Yeah, I don't know about
Now
it.
this thing is busy.
Yeah, that is... Holy fuck. Like, I get the idea, but like... What?
Why are his hands missiles? Like weird flabby missiles.
Yeah, this... Again, I get the idea. The execution is kind of bad, though.
Yeah, I don't think they got there.
This is a whooper, but it is brown now.
Wow. Arguably useless, but I
Yeah,
think it's important. I think it's important that Palafin is only one there. I like this though. Clodsire. This is, it's a different Pokemon than Quagsire, not just a different form of Wooper. This is, I mean, if this isn't funny, then what is?
Yeah, that thing is funny looking.
What a goon.
This thing, a Primeape, but it's crazy.
Have you heard its name?
No.
Its name is Annihilate.
That's funny. I put it in the funny tier, just that.
Annihilate.
Annihilate. And of course, at the top of the list
is the best Pokemon of all time, Iron Jugulus.
fucking Iron Jugulus. What an awful name.
Why'd they do that?
What an awful name. It's not even... That's not even a real thing.
That's not a word.
It's not even a real word. Iron Jugulus. It's just some shit they just made up.
You can't just say, oh, that's Iron Jugulus.
It's not. It's a robot version of a different Pokemon, and they just called it Iron Jugulus. Why, bro? This is the kind of weird category taken to its fucking farthest possible direction, because it's like, this is weird. Because why did you do it like this? Why? Who came up and they were like, bro, I'm having so much trouble thinking of new Pokemon. And then the fucking guy just had he just had like a book of every Pokemon. He flipped to the pages, just landed on that one, and then he said, but do this, but a robot. Well, what do we call him? I don't know, fucking Iron Jugulus. And they just went with it.
My friends and people in the Discord that were playing Pokemon, I kept asking them at every opportunity if they'd seen Iron Jugulus yet, and every single one thought it was a joke until they saw Iron Jugulus.
And that's why he's got to be the best.
That's why he is the best ever Pokemon.
What else can really be said?
I mean, there's nothing
know,
else to say about Jugulus.
Overlooking all of everything we've gone through, I would say that this Pokemon generation, coming from I've never really been a huge Pokemon fan. I've played some of the games and stuff, and I like a lot of the designs, but I'm not like a fucking, I've been playing since the 90s. I've collected every Pokemon. My Bulbasaur has fucking been in the game since fucking back in the day. No, that's not me. And I have to say that this Pokemon generation is a bit of a miss.
There are some good ones and some even great ones, but the weird ones are so weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird ones, a lot of bad Pokemon, a lot of awful Pokemon, and even downright terrible Pokemon. Like, if you look at only funny and up as like good, that's not a lot for a whole generation of Pokemon.
No.
To be, like, good. or just like funny. Because the thing about the funny category is that not even all of them are good. They're just like funny. If we were really looking at it from like only I8 Pokemon up, that's even less. Even less of the Pokemon generation that I could say is like these are good Pokemon.
It's probably the generation of the most bad Pokemon, because there's not usually that many bad ones. Inarguably, it is the weirdest Pokemon generation.
Look, people for decades have been saying that they've been running out of Pokemon ideas. And, you know, every generation you see it where it's like, how many more of these little assholes can we make? I will continue to say that maybe Pokemon should be worked on for more than a year.
That would be great. I think Game Freak is definitely capable of making very good games. But they need time.
Yeah, they need time. They're being strangled on this little production schedule. And the problem is that people keep buying them. So there's literally no reason that they should stop doing what they're doing right now. Unless fucking Game Freak fucking just says, we're just not gonna do it anymore.
Yeah, take a year. If you need, get another team to make Pokemon Let's Go Dodonzo in the meantime. But let your team make a game.
That one I won't take another year for. Do not delay that one.
Yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Dodonzo. That one, I'm expecting that in like a month.
Alright. Well, is there anything else that needs to be said?
I don't think so. I think we've said all that needs to be said about Jugulus in the gang.
I guess that's it then.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks to everybody for watching, for enjoying. If you're watching on the good old YouTube channel, maybe hit that there subscribe button. Maybe give us a like. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be kind of epic, actually. I'm sorry that maybe we were a little harsh, but maybe you have different opinions. Maybe you can sway me. Look, I'm not a Pokemon fan. Maybe you, the fans, could convince me. All these Pokemon we put in the bad tiers are actually goated.
Everyone, give me your best reason why this Pokemon, whatever this is called, is not useless. Bye, Palafin. Goodbye, viewers. We're done now.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.